If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the 442 bracket 2 to go ahead and check out. This is a tactic that I made myself, but is really drastically influenced by tactics that I have been seeing, right, on a consistent basis. Because I'm noticing like certain numbers that people are giving the defensive approach because they don't want it to be too high, but they want the defensive approach to be high so that it kind of, you know, gets movement out of the defenders. There is also the formation change depending on the roles that my players have, right? So originally when I was trying out this formation, because of the basic stuff that I was seeing from people, 442 regular was the formation that I was trying all these instructions with, right? You know, I've used a 442 in the past. This is not really too different from what you guys have been seeing on a consistent basis. Like, it's very basic with the whole false nine up top, advance forward, inside forward on the side positions, one holding. You could technically have two holding, but it is nice to have like a deep lying playmaker as well, because it kind of puts them in like a defensive position by default as well. But yeah, the custom tactic is the 442 bracket 2. I did get initial inspiration from Mbytes, because Mbytes obviously plays in the top divisions, gets decent or good ranks pretty consistently. So I was going off of that originally, right? But as I mentioned, this 442 that you're seeing, it's a very, it's not like specifically unique to him, and he'll probably tell you the same thing, because this is like the basic stuff that I feel like you kind of need for a lot of movement to happen within your team if you're not using like the player locks or anything like that, right? So counter is important because it forces attacking AI out of your players, which I feel like is going to be something that people are going to want to work with. Defensive approach is on 61. He put that on as well, but I changed the formation just so I can fit the roles of the players in it. Because if I play them in the center mid position, sure, I can play them on holding, defend, and with deep lying playmaker defend, but I want the role plus on the cards. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 61 is a pretty basic number that I've been seeing in a lot of custom tactics, because again, for people that don't want to use it on 70 because it feels like you can get countered too easily, or someone can do like a one lob pass through ball against you, it's not really super ideal to work with. So 61, I've been seeing this number on a pretty consistent basis with some of people's custom tactics, right? So yeah, be sure to look into that. 61 is definitely going to be ideal, because when you copy the code that you see at the top left, it's not going to be on 61. It might default to like 70. I don't think they fixed that yet, right? But yeah, the types of players that you're going to want to have in your team, so you guys know, we obviously unlocked a few cards here and there. This one doesn't even need to be Theo Hernandez. You can technically use Ferland Mendy, right? So that's like the cheaper alternative. Theo Hernandez is obviously an absolute monster, but you know, Chouameni is there because obviously it gives the French link to Sissoko. I don't think we fully evoed the Sissoko because for some reason you can't do objectives through foot champs, which I think is really stupid. But what isn't stupid with this company, right? But yeah, the 442, I don't know, man. When you're playing with this formation in game, whether it's the regular variation, whether it's the bracket 2 variation, it just seems like the formation that is genuinely like the most balanced when you're playing with it, because you have side position play, but then you also have middle position play because you put the false 9 on one of the strikers. And as you guys know, finesse shot plus is a really big playstyle to work with in this game. If someone does not use their manual goalkeeping, whenever these players get these angles, they will score them quite consistently, right? Like Heung-min Son, people are like, oh, you know, I haven't really been liking Heung-min Son recently. It's not even about using the dribbling. It's not about using any of that stuff. It's literally about creating one space for a finesse shot. It's insane to work with when they have the plus variation of it. Like I said, they really emphasize playstyle pluses this year. Like, they're very noticeable, right? The balance that I try to create in the middle of the pitch is that I try to have long ball pass as much as possible. I don't think the goals I've scored so far have been with the long ball pass. Like some of them maybe, but a lot of it comes down to like false nine with Griezmann hitting the finesse shots, attacking AI with the inside forward on Nico Williams, and even Rafinha. It's such a shame that with the SBC card, they did not give the inside forward plus on him, because honestly, this card is a ton of fun to use in game, even when he does not have the role, right? Again, we have a bunch of French players on the team just to give me the links to Sissoko, because Sissoko has the long ball pass and is obviously great in game. I haven't even evoed this card fully, and he's still absolutely cooking for me there. I think at some point we will, but I have to like go play rivals or something, right? For that to like really work out. But yeah, no, it's a great 4-4-2. It's hard to try out custom tactics this year because you always find that this is like one of the most effective, like the 4-4-2, and then you also find the 5-backs being effective. And it's like, 4-4-2s, it can be boring if you don't set these roles in the players and you don't have the role pluses on them. It's going to be very, very important to do that as much as possible. But yeah, no, the team definitely would need more upgrades in certain areas for it to be really nice. But yeah, this is the review account, so we have like a bunch of players that give me links to cards that is pretty helpful. If you guys have like the new Keane card, that card is gonna absolutely cook in a formation like this. Like in that left striker position, every time I use Lewandowski, he's fantastic at finishing. It's just his dribbling that like throws me off from time to time. And I just wish I had that like card there that can dribble more. But you also get that trade-off because in the physical engagements, if he just creates one space for himself, he scores, right? Because look at the shooting stats that he has. It's ridiculous, right? But yeah, it's a very good custom tactic. I definitely recommend it. Again, we did take original inspiration from M-Bytes, but it's not a unique one because a lot of people have been using the 4-4-2 in this sort of variation since the beginning of the year. I just think that all the roles that you set on the players, they have to be set. Like I feel like it's important to have fullback defend on the fullbacks. I feel like it's important to have defender defend on the center backs, and then the roles that you have in your CDMs is a good balance, and then you have that inside forward for the cut insides, because playing them out wide just feels useless unless you player lock. And then again, finesse shots on Griezmann with the false nine's crazy, and then the advanced forward. There's a bunch of players you can use the advanced forward and cook in that area too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll show you guys how the teams generally perform with the highlights, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. It was deserved. I mean, the passing play should have worked. Nice finesse shot. Create that space there. Good finesse shot again. Gotta get that one angle with him, eh? Nice. Small little dribble to open up the space there. No registration there. That's cool. Nice. Timed that run really well there. Good goal. Good build-up play. Good build-up play. We'll take the deflection. Lewandowski on a Hunter is definitely going to finish those bad boys, that's for sure. Nice finish. A weighted pass there as well. Yeah, I had a feeling you're going to move your keeper. Good job, Griezmann. Warrigal! 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 Warrigal, let's go! Warrigal!